Alright guys, so we're here in El Chunco, which is a village that Amigos for Christ started a couple of years ago. And when we were here last year, what they had done, you might have seen some video about how we were bringing in the water lines to the area. And what we had done, you can see this water spigot right here. They were digging the water lines in and then tied into a main line that is served from a well 6 kilometers up the road. And since then, they've come in and started doing these modern bathrooms, which is this structure right here. We'll go ahead and show you. They built a concrete block building and actually has a toilet and a shower that you can see, and the you can see the hose spigot right here into that bucket is what they use to flush the toilet. So it's really kind of transformed the way the community does things around here. I know something that's kind of as simple as this can really change things, the way people live. If you look around back, you can see where the plumbing comes out and it ties together. The line from the shower and the toilet ties together and goes into a septic tank, which is pretty much right under where I'm standing. And this is the vent that comes out for it. That the gases come out and go all the way up there. And they put a screen in that to keep that from all the parasite or the bugs going down and collecting germs and parasites and bringing it out to the kids. And it also, of course, vents the tank. But this tank is about, I think, 2 meters wide, and it goes down about 5 meters. So it's pretty deep, and it's digging in this kind of terrain. It usually takes, I think they said, around 2 to 3 full days with a couple of guys and ladders going down in there to get it done. But this has just really transformed the way the community does things and the way they live, and it's really changing the health of the people that live here. So this is just one of the many things that they're doing that has just become part. They've just kind of integrated themselves in this community. And one of the things that they do that we really like is they don't come in to do this for anybody. This is something that the homeowners actually have to pay some for and commit to pay for, and they come in and they consider them helping them with doing it. It's almost like a guy said this morning, it's almost like helping somebody move. You don't just go in and move them while they sit and watch. You actually help them move their stuff and do things for them, and it also makes relationships. And it's just one of the things that they're doing here that has just made this community be a really big success, and people are thriving here as well as some other communities they've done. Okay, we're here in Nicaragua, and we're going to climb Cerro Negro, which is a volcano. You can probably stand up and see how high we're going. It's going to probably take us about 45 to 50 minutes to get to the top, and we'll take some pictures on the way up there, but it's about a 45-degree slant every bit. So we'll take some pictures and videos as we go, but it's going to be pretty intense. Alright guys, well, we just made it up. It took us about, I don't know, probably about an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes to get up. We took about every 30 steps we'd stop and rest. But this is Nicaragua from up on top of Cerro Negro. And you can see, I don't know how well you can see with the camera, but the Pacific Ocean is right up there. And then around, all the other volcanoes all around. Just a 360-degree view of volcanoes all throughout Nicaragua. It's pretty breathtaking. Maybe from the video you'll be able to tell a little bit, but it's really, just like anything else, nothing to kind of explain what it's really like rather than being here. So, but it's an amazing experience. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna follow her. Here she is! Yeah, I think we did go up there. Alright, good morning. It's day 3 that we're here. And I thought we'd take a minute this morning and just show you around I guess you call it the compound where we stayed when we're here. This land in Chinandega was donated to Amigos for Christ. And it is, I don't know how many acre compound it is, but Amigos for Christ employs probably up to 80 people, 80 Nicaraguans here, and they probably have up to 20 permanent U.S. staff members all here. And between the Nicaraguans and the American staff members, they go and coordinate all the programs, the farm program, the water program that they have put in place, the education program, and just really getting involved in every aspect of the community. Mission groups coming down here are a big part of it, but it's actually a small part of what they do. It's not just bringing mission people down. It's more about getting involved in the communities, and the mission trips come down. They just kind of come alongside like we talked about yesterday. We just kind of want to take a second and kind of show you around it a little bit and just to see kind of where we're staying and what it's like. You can kind of see this is the cabana that we kind of have devotionals in the evening. It's actually very nice. They were patching the thatch roof. They had a little problem with the other day with the water getting in, but it's pretty neat to see how they put all this stuff together. We can walk over here. This is the Comedor where you get together and eat every morning. And every evening we always have lunch out on the site wherever we're working. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. It's kind of active this morning. Got a lot of the Nicaraguan staff members come and eat in the morning, and it's kind of a good time of fellowship to get to know. It is a language barrier, but everyone here is very open to just kind of sitting and trying to understand each other the best that we can. So it's a good time. And down here we'll walk. Kind of the men's dormitory is down here. Like I said, it is a pretty big compound. It's all gated in. And I'll tell you what. Let me take this. I'll just kind of show the men's dorm and how many people they can actually house here. Might be kind of dark, but there's a lot of beds. I think this in here holds about 25 beds, and there's more over here. So I think that one of the biggest groups they had, I think we talked about yesterday, was up to 100 people came down, which is a very large group. The bathrooms, each men and women's dorm has separate bathrooms, and there are working toilets and working showers, and so there is, a little bit of privacy that people have when they come down and stay. And let's see, there's Thomas. So pretty much the women's dorm is laid out the same way, has their own separate bathroom, and that's kind of a big part of it, a big part of the compound. Okay, so this is the kind of open area when you first come in. The gate where you drive in to the compound is right here, and over there is what they call the bodega, which is Spanish for a warehouse, where they store all of the materials that they'd use in the community. And then around you can see there's the bus that we take out to the villages. And this is the front of where we were at the other day, but right over here is where the staff offices are. And it's a pretty full-fledged, oh yeah, it's a pretty full-fledged production where they have internet staff in there doing web design and graphic design for the internet, and then a lot of bookkeeping and all that administrative stuff goes on here as well as in Atlanta. So it's a very well-run, well-thought-out, well-planned organization with what they're doing, and they're pretty well held accountable for everything, and it's really good.